Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your July 2026 tarot card reading. We're just going to get started with our reading. Five of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Five of Wands, and the World. This World card has showed up for a lot of readings. Okay, we have the Two of Swords, Seven of Swords, the Chariot, and the Nine of Pentacles. All right, let's see what is unwinding for you. So we start off with the Five of Pentacles, so let's talk about that. Five of Pentacles indicates a period of not feeling well, maybe experiencing a minor health issue, or just not feeling inspired. You know, the mind, body, spirit isn't really firing on all charges here. But what's interesting to me is that it really speaks to Mercury retrograde, because Mercury retrograde, which we are all in and will continue to stay in until the 23rd when it goes direct, is in your daily routines of health and wellness. And you can just consider Mercury retrograde as a normal check-in. And so because it's a retrograde and because it's Mercury, there's just a suggestion that maybe you get your checkups. If you haven't gone to the doctor lately and you're behind on your dental appointments, or there's a nagging issue that you've been avoiding, now's the time to take care of that. You know, you want to promote good health through nutrition and sleep, you know, and also making sure that anything that's been nagging at you gets taken care of now. Perfect opportunity to do that, because we're not supposed to really push too much of our own personal agenda forward when Mercury is retrograde. It doesn't really help us, and sometimes it sets us back. So this is the time to take care of your health and wellness. Now, let's see. We have the Two of Swords. So part of this maybe issue is that you don't have all the information that you need. So Two of Swords indicates that you've been waiting maybe on some results, or maybe on a new program, or maybe some communication that's going to help you, you know, correct course here for yourself. And it also indicates kind of a retrograde period, right? We don't know anything, we can't hear anything, we don't see anything. We're waiting with crossed arms, waiting for that information to get to us. So that's another indication that you're waiting for something. And then we have the Two of Wands, which is, yes, waiting for something. And oh my gosh. So I'm going to come back to this Two of Swords for a minute. Swords, of course, are communication, information, and connection. It rules the house of intellect, technology, and all of that. So we have, you know, some stuff to deal with here. So I just wanted to point out that Neptune and Saturn are also retrograde in this very house. So there's something that is important to you to learn. There's something that you are waiting for so that you can move forward. And and you know, maybe take this time to have some conversations that you've put on hold. You know, maybe this Seven of Swords energy has been, you know, bothering you and you haven't let it go. And Seven of Swords is somebody who's, you know, taken maybe advantage, or helping themselves to something, or taking more than allocate, you know, that kind of thing. You know, there's something, you know, a little bit off-putting about this energy, and you're just waiting to have that conversation. So if you can't have this conversation, you need to let it go, because Saturn represents karma. He is the Lord of karma. And this is something that happened in the past. Mercury's moving backwards. And he wants you to understand that if you can't find the closure and reconcile, then, the closure happens because you say so, because it's over and you're ready to move on from it. So that is an important message. In the meantime, you are a master communicator, and you can start writing, you can start journaling, you can start connecting with people on Substack, Instagram, or YouTube, or some other platform. You're evolving, and then your words and your stories should be evolving too. No more sad, misfortunate stories. None of the lower vibration stories. We're ready for some new stories, one that puts some light on the positive things that are moving forward for you. That's the message. Now, the nodes are moving into your sign, Aquarius, which is huge. They were in Pisces. The North Node was in Pisces. South Node was in Virgo, and now North is in your sign and the South is in Leo. This means that you have an 18-month fated journey waiting for you. Your cycle is over. This World card indicates a successful end, a completion, and indicates a new cycle is ready. And that's you. This is going to happen July 26th when the nodes shift. You're going to be ready for this. And guess where it's happening? In your identity, in your personal self, your first house. So this is going to be very big, very big. This is, it's not easy, but you can handle it. This is, well, first of all, Pluto's in your sign, yes, in retrograde. So you've already started a transformation process. You get the homework, and you've been doing it. You've been purging habits, work, and relationships. But now the North Node is guiding you, moving you forward toward energies that are more aligned to you, higher energies, Nine of Pentacles energies, which is independent wealth and prosperity. This is where you're headed. And you're headed to this higher purpose that's going to lead you here. You're not just your higher purpose just isn't money. It's a higher purpose of your self-expression that's going to lead you to this because of your uniqueness. And I will say that it has a lot to do with these swords, a lot to do with communication. You are a master of communication, and you have evolved, and I think that your style has changed. Now, moving forward isn't just going to be on a fast path forward. The Chariot next to this energy suggests it's going to be a little bit of a bumpy ride. Some challenges along the way. That's what the North Node journey is about. Challenges. Because it wants to make sure that you stay on the path that you're certain on the path that you are traveling. Now, this indicates big shifts, and I want to say that the biggest shift for you will be the full moon in your sign, because I think that's going to initiate everything for you. I think this is going to be one of your biggest turning points, Aquarius. It's going to help release remnants of old identity and bring clarity, where are my swords, clarity to the person you're becoming, to the Nine of Pentacles, independent wealth and prosperity. That's your new cycle that you're heading into. That's your new chapter. And you are going to be challenged with independence versus interdependence. There's a balance to be made here, Aquarius, and that's what you'll find out during these next 18 months. All right, I'm going to have one more card to close this reading from Oracle. And that is financial and material changes. Yeah, buddy. Nine of Pentacles, big changes. You're getting out of this this period of illness and lack and coming into a period of prosperity. I love it. If it resonated, please like, share, and subscribe. Wishing you balance, peace, and harmony. Take care.